Clarion Books and Harper Audio present Seeds of Discovery: How Barbara McClintock Used Corn and Curiosity to Solve a Science Mystery and Win a Nobel Prize, by Lori Alexander. Read by Rebecca Stern. A note before we begin. Don't forget to download the accompanying enhancement PDFs from your audiobook provider. It contains a glossary, timeline, fantastic visuals, suggestions for further reading, and more. For the girls who follow their passions, no matter the obstacles. Lori Alexander. To Pat and Piper. Rebecca Santo. In science, the important thing is to modify and change one's ideas as science advances. Claude Bernard, French scientist, 1813 to 1878. They thought I was crazy, absolutely mad. Dr. Barbara McClintock, 1902 to 1992. Introduction. Every living thing, from a pea plant to a prickly cactus, from a mouse to a moose, produces young of its own kind. These offspring are similar to their parents but not exactly alike. You too share features, or traits, with your biological parents, things like eye color, hair color, freckles, and whether you can roll your tongue. So, how does a body have traits like curly brown hair and dimples just because mom or dad has them? Why not fur or feathers or scales? The answer is in our genes. Our bodies are made from trillions of tiny cells. Genes are located deep within these cells, and they give instructions to our body about how to grow and function. Genes are made from stretches of DNA, short for deoxyribonucleic acid, a chemical that holds a unique code for every living organism. Half of our DNA comes from our mother, and half comes from our father. When this DNA is shuffled together, it results in an entirely new combination, a child similar to mother, father, and siblings, but not identical to them. For instance, a mother and father mouse produce offspring with new combinations of their traits, like fur color, fur pattern, whisker color, and ear shape. Today, new technologies harness the power of genes and DNA to do incredible things like treat diseases, solve crimes, and create healthier foods. One day, the same technologies may recreate extinct animals, like the woolly mammoth or the dodo bird. Amazing achievements like these do not happen overnight. They are built upon years of research from many types of scientists. Scientists who are inspired by big questions or small curiosities, even about something as ordinary as a kernel of corn. This story takes place in the early 1900s, before genes and DNA were well understood, back when researchers knew far less about the way parents pass down traits to their children. It begins with a girl who loves science. 1. Put to the test. She grips her pencil and leans over the desk. Facts swirl in her mind. She can hardly wait to begin the test. Before the hour is up, the spaces are filled. I knew they wouldn't ask me anything I couldn't answer. Science is her favorite subject, after all. The only thing left to do is write her name on the front page. But what is her name? Her mind has gone blank. Should she ask another student? No, they might think she's a screwball. She waits and waits, her cheeks growing hot from embarrassment. What I was thinking about was so much more important than a name. Minutes. Tick, tick, tick. Finally, she remembers.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?